Good morning everyone, and greetings from the 2-kilometre herbalist. And here I found a lovely sample of peppermint, which is having a lovely time here. There are so many different varieties of peppermint that the way to distinguish it is really to squidge the leaf and then smell, and it's unmistakable. There's all different hints of flavours, anything from chocolate to apple to all kinds of nuances. And the best thing to do with peppermint is to just pick a twig like this and put it into your teapot. About that amount is fine. Medicinally, it is primarily a herb used for the digestive tract, particularly for wind. It's a carminative herb. It's particularly useful for irritable bowel, also useful for any inflamed condition of the digestive tract, with an exception for some people. If you get reflux, because it can relax the sphinxter between the esophagus and the stomach, it can aggravate some people who have reflux. Only one way to find out, and you won't come to any harm, is to try it and see if it suits you. If it feels fine, it is fine, and it's probably doing the rest of your digestive tract a lot of good. Because in fact, I haven't yet met a person with reflux who has a healthy gut flora and doesn't have problems with the lower digestion as well. So just treating the stomach with antacids is not really going to help the whole digestive tract overall. So peppermint is it's very refreshing after dinner or all day tea. It's particularly nice with ice in the back garden. It makes a great companion with lemon balm, which I hope I'll find for you. And it's also one of its other main uses is a cooling herb. It cools the surface mucous membranes, and it also promotes sweating, so it lowers a fever, and it has antiviral properties as well. So it's a very good herb to put in your tea at the moment. It's a very refreshing herb for anybody who does have the flu, and for the flu we combine it with yarrow and peppermint, elder, and the ribwort that I showed you a few days ago. Gardening wise, if you're planting peppermint, this is a very good example of what happens. You'd find peppermint comes up over there. Here it is here under this, and it comes out over here by the path, and it might come out a little bit further down. Here we go again. So it tends to come up in different places. It spreads by a long underground route, which you can follow the path, but you don't want to put it into a little small space where you think it'll behave yourself. I have heard and read in books that if you plant it in a bucket or a pot of some kind and then bury the pot, that contains its spread in a flower bed. And I've tried this several times, and what happens is the peppermint just grows over the lip of the pot and spreads into the surrounding soil. So it doesn't like captivity. It's a free spirit herb. It's one of the labiate family, which means it has a square stem. And don't worry, these won't go to waste. I will bring them home and put them in my teapot. So this is a square stem. This is a furry leaf. A lot of peppermints don't have a furry leaf. So as I say, the most distinctive characteristics are the square stem of the labiate family and its scent. So a very, very nice herb to have in your garden.